Is there any type of role that you haven't played yet that you're like, I would like to play this type of character?
I wanted to play a straight role, and I did an arc on Fire Country, which, because I've played straight before, but not in Hollywood, so I did that, and that was cool. I'd never done a procedural show, so I was like a paramedic, and I had scenes, you know, freaking giving people tracheotomies, and like it was cool, and it was a straight role. I mean, I want to do it all, to be honest. I would love to be in a musical, film, or TV show. I've done a lot of singing in different projects that I've been in, but I'd love to do that.
I want to say there was a musical episode on Dynasty.
There was a musical episode on Dynasty, and there was another episode where I get roofied, and I like in the middle of my high, I get up on the table and I sing a song. And yeah, you know what? That's a good question, and it's always a question that I have a really hard time answering, because I've just allowed sort of the universe to surprise me. Like, I'm just like open to challenge, to learning, to growing. And I really just want to do it all. Like, I would love to do. I've never done theater professionally. I mean, we did theater shows, with my first job, which was the Nickelodeon Latin America show, and we toured Mexico and Argentina and stuff, and it was kind of like a musical. But I would love to do, do theater. And yeah, just stuff that really stretches my acting muscle.
Yeah,
and
but do you have, like, I feel like with your career and what you've done and the kind of representations that you've done, you've started all of these big conversations and everything, right? As a Latino actor, playing gay characters and in different scenarios, right?
Yeah.
And you've talked subjects which, you know, in projects from HIV to obviously coming to terms with who you are, all of them. Where do you see us at right now in regards to representation and telling our stories?
I mean, I think we've definitely come a long way. I do think we're still underrepresented, especially Latino LGBT people, and other gender non-conforming people. I just want to see more, and I want to. I also, something that I've been thinking about is I want to see LGBTQ characters that are thriving, that their main storyline is not their struggle, their pain, their trauma. I mean, yes, it is a huge part of our experience, but I do think it's important to see that, but I also just want to see the non-binary person, the trans person that is thriving, you know, that just happens to be trans, that just happens to be gay. You know what I mean?
Who's not just a dead body number 3 on
right.
SVU, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But I do think we've made a lot of progress. It's a scary time right now. I don't know necessarily where we're headed in the media, because I do think that it's looking like the decisions being made in general are more conservative leaning. But then that is our job as artists, as media personalities, to stand our ground and to create stuff, you know? Whatever that is that you do, be louder, be more, you know, present and alive.
Which just leads me to, throughout the years, how has your pride changed you over the years?
I feel, I mean, it's really interesting, because it's quite a character arc. Because, you know, you first grow up feeling so much shame and so much fear. And then you go through a period of sort of like working through things, and then you go through a period where you come to terms with things, but shame really drives a lot of your behavior because it's in your unconscious. And then you go through a period of having to deal with all the drama that unconscious shame brings to your life, like getting in problematic relationships or whatever that is, or making the wrong choices. And then you get to a place where like you've learned, I mean, I'm gonna be 40 next year. I'm gonna be 39 this year. I'm gonna be 40 next year. I'm 100% middle-aged man, and I've had enough experience to finally feel good about me and my life, and I've come to terms with my shortcomings, and I've seen success for what it is, you know, and understood that success is maybe not that big contract, but maybe it's a regulated nervous system. So I feel like now I am really proud of who I am. I'm really proud mainly of my personal development and how much grace I've given myself when I've been feeling low and when things are not as busy. Like right now we're going through a severe contraction in Hollywood, and there's a lot of uncertainty and we don't know what's going on. And I've allowed myself to just be, you know. It's been rough getting there, but yeah, just finding out who I am outside of the built identity, you know, around success and career and the acting thing and whatever. Like, who am I really in my core? And when I access that, I'm really proud. And I'm also really proud to be gay and really happy that I get to have this experience. And I'm really proud of our community for our resilience and our joy, because it's crazy how much we are attacked from every single angle, yet we have this undeniable joy, you know, that drives us, and I just love being a part of it.
Well, we have undeniable joy having you finally here present in the studio with us. Thank you for joining us. We have to have you come back. Please do come back.